there. So this weekend I had the privilege of going and seeing Farm Creek Brewery in Walnut Creek before they got to open. Before they open, they're still going through their final inspections. And so I got to try Favorite Daughter, which is pretty cool because they have it tapped there, but he put it into a can for me, which I was pretty excited about. It's a very cool canning machine. So this is Farm Creek's Favorite Daughter. It's a session amber at 3.9% alcohol by volume, but it has rye and smoke, which is a pretty cool combination. I was a little nervous because smoky beers, I feel like sometimes, and it doesn't take much, but they can get so overly smoky, it's like drinking liquid smoke. But this one is very nicely done. So I'm nervous to open this because I saw him fill it. It was very full. Okay, that was uneventful. Great. Anyway, so I've got this giant can, which is kind of amazing. So it has rye, so it's got lots of great flavor going on, and this smoke, so it should be quite the adventure. So aroma, you can smell just a subtle amount of smokiness in the aroma, but lots of malt going on and smokiness. Lots of maltiness. Anyway, okay, so appearance-wise, you're still not at a good place for light, but it has a nice deep amber to it, poured with a beautiful head, nice creamy rocky head. It doesn't look super carbonated, but I don't know, I feel like when you get a growler of beer, like it loses carbonation pretty fast, and so, but this hasn't been opened, and it was poured all the way to the tippy top, so there was no air in it, but it doesn't look super carbonated, but it obviously poured a nice head, so it has some carbonation. All right, flavor. It's a very interesting beer because it's so many different styles kind of mixed together. And it ends up, I think, probably ends up in the specialty category ultimately, which puts it in with all kinds of crazy things like cruller donut, lemon cruller donut, and maple bacon beer. But because it's not quite an amber ale, it's not quite a rye ale, it's not quite a, a smoked ale. Because it has all of those qualities, but none of them so much that would really qualify for that particular category. And it's low alcohol, so also a session ale. But it has, they're in the drawer in the refrigerator. It has this wonderful, like, bitter rye to it. There's great malt character, kind of a bitey carbonation a little bit, and then this smoky quality. And you can kind of smell it as you're drinking it, or as you're taking a sip, but you don't necessarily taste it immediately. But as we were discussing when I was there yesterday, when you breathe out, you definitely get a smoke flavor. Almost like an aftertaste, and it's very interesting. Anyway, so one of my favorite things about beers is when you get this flavor roller coaster, and it's like, hey, and it really does all of those things. You get this almost. Oh gosh, I mean, it's like, even the mouthfeel, like it's this nice, full flavor that comes across, and then some bitiness, some bitterness, and then this smoke exhale, and it's almost like, there goes the smoke. And then as you're taking in the next sip, like it has this lingering kind of smoke to it, but just subtle. Just enough to go, oh, okay, there's smoke in here. That's kind of cool. But very well balanced, very, transitions nicely between each of the flavor characteristics. Very enjoyable, very interesting, and of course, incredibly drinkable. I mean, at 3.9%, you can have a couple, which I guess is something I could value in a session ale. Anyway, so this is Farm Creek Brewery. They're hoping that they're going to be up and brewing here in the next month or so, and then they're brewing up to 6 beers. They're going to, brew back to back and fill up their taps and have 6 beers on tap. So hopefully we'll see them in April or May. So they're here in Walnut Creek on Pine and Broadway. Instead of going toward the Civic direction, you go west toward the, I don't even know, there's a turnaround at the end of Pine Street. And they're down in that direction by an auto repair across from the insurance place where you bring your car if you need to get quotes on repairs. Anyway, great beer. So keep your eye out. Look out for them. And I brought their business card to work the other day and left it there. I'm pretty sure they're on the web at farmcreekbrewery.com. You can find them on Facebook as well. Great beer. So keep your eye out, and I hope that they make it around so that way you can try them. I'm going to start local and then grow from there. So if you get the opportunity, hit me up. I would love to go with you when they're open. Go without me. Tell them Tanya said hi. Randy does the brewing. His wife Heather is just a lot of fun to talk to. I got to meet their daughter Allie. I think her name is Allie. I almost said Ashley, but I think I almost called her Ashley yesterday. Allie, who is visiting from college. She's in Fort Collins, Colorado. Apparently, where all the beer brewing is happening. And that's who these beers are named after. They named one after each one of their kids. And so this is the first one that I've tried, favorite daughter, and it's great. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the beers that they have to taste. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good night.